All right, welcome back, V.O.C. YouTube channel, NFL edition. New week, a lot going on. Some teams have fallen hard. Some teams are trying to ascend up and trying to figure themselves out, and the Eagles are still undefeated. It's crazy to think about that. But you can see from the title of the video, as a Bears fan, I feel confident to say we have our quarterback. I'll talk about that. Talk about what the hell Jim Irsay is doing with the Colts, and then picks this week. So let's jump into it. The Bears have their franchise guy. Justin Fields is the guy. I like Justin Fields a lot. He was one of my more likable quarterbacks coming out of Ohio State when he came out 2 years ago. Guy can throw the ball. He's athletic. I like Justin Fields. I wanted to believe that he could be the guy, but you never truly know as a Bears fan. We get burned all the time. But it's looking like he's doing a lot of things with not a lot around him. The offensive line is bad. Running backs are decent. He's got, two wide receivers that, are they ones? Are they twos? One in Darnell Mooney, who I think is a two. Chase Claypool he just got, so played one game. So you got to give that more time. And then Cole Kmet. I like Cole Kmet. I think Cole Kmet can be a very good tight end in the league. He's slowly starting to show it these last 2 weeks, but Justin Fields has been on a tear the last 3 weeks. We can actually score. We have the number one rush offense. He ran for 80-something yards, 178 yards. He just most yards rushed by a quarterback in the NFL history. That's Justin Fields. He can throw it as well. You see his deep balls, fantastic. People say he can't throw. The last throw of that game on the fourth down hit the guy right in the hands. Equanimeous St. Brown, he's not on a lot of NFL rosters. He's on ours because our wide receiver core is that bad. But beautiful throw on the run. He has all the intangibles. Wait till we get more talent. Wait till we actually play and see what he actually does. This year, 1,300 passing yards, 10 passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Better because last year he had more interceptions than touchdowns, so we're feeling good about that. 602 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. He leads the Bears in rushing yards. I don't care. That's great. I'll take that any day. To me, I don't care. People are going to say, he gets hurt. Lamar Jackson's done it pretty well. I think Justin Fields can do it pretty well. They're thicker quarterbacks. I think moving forward, he shows all the intangibles to be a great quarterback in today's NFL. Like I said, he makes the plays. He makes the offense better. He makes the team better. He gives the team energy. It's not his fault the defense gives up points, gives up yards. We aren't winning right now, but I don't care about that. We need to lose games. That's why, if we lose, it's like, hey, look, we need to lose. We need more talent around him. And it's starting to fold. But I like how he's emerging throughout this year to show, look, we don't need to waste our top pick on a quarterback. Hopefully ever again. We can focus on building around him. And to me, if Jalen Hurts can work in the NFL, I think Justin Fields can work in the NFL. So yeah, Bears franchise guy. Great to see as a Bears fan. Great. It feels amazing. Now moving on to the Colts. Look, Jim Irsay is a wild man right now running the Colts. He's always been a wild man. He's a gambling man. He doesn't care what he does. He's nuts. He does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. He's always ran the team like that. But now it's pretty wild. So he fired Frank Reich, who was 33-1. 1-2 in the postseason. Mind you, Frank Reich's had a different quarterback like every year he's been in the league as the head coach for the Colts. It's been a revolving door. So this guy had no quarterback, so you fire him. Don't get it. Don't get it at all. It makes no sense at all. But whatever. So you fire him, get it. You aren't very well this year, like 3-4, whatever it is. So you fire him. And then you replace him with Jeff Saturday, who never been a coach in college or pro. He's a high school coach. The only connection he has is he was a great offensive lineman for the Colts at center in their Ring of Honor. But this is a Jim Irsay move. This is like the only guy that can make a move like this. It's still baffling to me when you think about it. But look, I think he's looking for a guy that can bring back the Colts culture and instill that into the guys, help somewhat fix the offensive line, and help evaluate this team for the future in a trusting way that Jim Irsay can look at it and say, look, we're not going to be good. Let's not be good. But I need to evaluate what I have moving forward, which I think is a good roster. I thought going into this year they'd win the division, but Matt Ryan hasn't worked out. It's one of those things where it's just not very good. They need to lose to get a young quarterback. They're going to lose. Sam Ehlinger is not an NFL quarterback. They're better off to play Matt Ryan or play Nick Foles if they want to win games. If they make those two starter, again, that shows you, look, we're actually trying to win games. We're actually trying to see if Jeff Saturday can be our coach. They keep Sam Ehlinger, and he stays healthy, and they continue on this trend with him as their starting quarterback. Look, then they're proving right now, we want to lose to get a quarterback, and Jeff's not the guy long term. We just trust him to tell Jim how to help fix this team. So, crazy happening in the NFL. I wouldn't have fired Frank Reich. I like Frank Reich. I think if he found a quarterback, he could be very good. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a team that fires one of their coach. They have a high draft pick that has a chance to get a young quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if they hire Frank Reich, because teams are going to be lining up to hire him as an offense coordinator. I think there will be some teams that will want to hire him as a head coach. All right, moving on to picks for this week. 4-3 last week, 33-26 on the season. First game is in Germany. Seahawks at 6-3 versus the Buccaneers 4-5. Bucs are a 3-point favorite. Tom and them beat the Rams last week. The Seahawks with Geno Smith this season has been a hell of a season that they've been on. The trajectory has been great, but I think the Bucs have found themselves a little bit. They do have injuries, but I think this is where they start to heat up. They've kind of figured some things out. They have more things to figure out, but I like the Bucs. You give me Tom, you give me Geno Smith, I'm going to take Tom. Vikings 7-1 at Bills 6-2. Bills are a 4-point favorite as of right now, but Josh Allen is day-to-day with the elbow. See, this is why I don't know who the hell to pick in this game. If Josh Allen starts, which this video comes out Thursday, if Josh Allen starts, I'm going Bills. Josh Allen doesn't start, I'm going Vikings. So tentative on, depending on this pick, if Josh Allen plays or if he doesn't play. So there's my pick. Josh Allen plays, Bills. If Josh Allen doesn't play, Vikings. Take that to the bank. That works for me. I think that's a simple way to pick this game. Broncos 3-5 at Titans 5-3. Titans are minus 2.5-point favorite. The Broncos, are they going to get some momentum coming off their win in London? I don't think so. I like the Titans. Even with Malik Willis playing, just hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. It works all day. Cowboys 6-2, minus 4.5-point favorite at the Packers. Packers are 3-6. I picked the Packers last week to beat the Lions. They lost. We're waiting for the Packers to be the Packers that we know of old. I don't think it happens. I think McCarthy gets some revenge this week, and I like the Cowboys to win. Cardinals 3-6 at Rams 3-5. Rams are a 3-point favorite, but Matthew Stafford in the concussion protocol. Another injury going into this game. But I think the Rams win this one. I think Matthew Stafford's going to play. I think the Rams are going to win. Chargers 5-3 at 49ers 4-4. 49ers are a 7-point favorite. I think that's very steep of a point spread. But I like the 49ers to win this game. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if the Chargers win it, but I think the 49ers squeak it out and win this one. Last game, Commanders 4-5 at Eagles 8-0. Eagles are 11-point favorite. I think it could be a little bit closer to that. I think it could be a very sloppy game, but I think the Eagles win it. It's one of these things now where it goes on to, is this the game the Eagles lose, or are the Eagles going to continue to win and gain momentum? That will be the interesting thing moving as the season goes on. I think maybe the biggest thing as the season moves on is, what game will the Eagles slip up on, or are they going to it all? So yeah, that's going to do it. Talking about Justin Fields is the franchise guy with the Bears. Jim Irsay is a wild man right now with the Colts. And then picks this week. Feel good? Like I said, tentative one pick, Vikings, Bills. Depends on if Josh Allen plays. Josh Allen plays. I pick the Bills. Josh Allen doesn't play. I pick the Vikings. I think I'm owed the right to make that decision. Thanks for watching.